Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to King's International Institute of Leadership Academy. Today, we are going to learn about self actualization. Self actualization is a realization or fulfillment of one's talents and potentialities. What is that? It is self actualization is the fulfillment of one's talents and potentialities. A person desire to use all their abilities to achieve and be everything that they possibly can. Okay, so that is called the self actualization. It's a potential. What is that potential? Potential is nothing, the capacity to develop into something. I just look at the definition. Self actualization is the complete realization of one's potential. Complete realization. Okay, so we are realizing our personal inner self. Okay, that is called the self actualization. Potential. What are the talents, skill sets, whatever we have inside of us, in our mind. Okay, so what are the talents? What is our fashion? Okay, everything. Cognitive, behavioral, values, everything. So that we are realizing, we just bring out to the potential. That is called the self-actualization. And full development of one's abilities and appreciation for life. Abilities means talents, right? What is that? Talent, skill, proficiency in a particular area. That is called the abilities, right? So appreciation, what is that appreciation? Appreciation, the act of recognizing, understanding that something is valuable. That is called the appreciation. If you do good, someone will appreciate you. Okay, so for life, here we are appreciation of life. Okay, the full development of one's abilities and appreciation for life. This concept is at the top of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So not every human being reaches it. Okay, so the researcher Abraham Maslow, he developed one hierarchy for human needs. Okay, so that one, uh, actually all the human beings not meet the needs of the human beings, not reach the needs. He find out, he researched something. Self-actualization also referred to as self-realization or self-cultivation. Okay, self-realization means, so we realize ourselves. Okay, so we realize ourselves. Okay, that self-cultivation. What is that cultivation? The act of realizing one's own potential and abilities. Okay, we are cultivating. What we are going to cultivate? We are going to cultivate the talent, skills, okay, good habits, everything we are cultivate. Okay, self-cultivation. Every day we are learning. That is called this cultivation. Okay, so the realization means we just realize ourselves. One's potential as a can be described. Self-actualization also referred to as the self-realization or self-cultivation can be described as a complete realization. The total 360-degree or 720-degree of realization. What we have the potentials. How do we find out? We must do the self-assessment. Okay, that is called the self-actualization. Okay, self-awareness. The last lesson we learned about the self-awareness. Okay, we must aware ourselves, then we must actualize ourselves. Okay, so the complete realization of one's potential as manifest in peak experiences. That is the most important thing. What? How much? It's a peak experiences which involve the full development of one's abilities and appreciation for life. What does that mean, manifest? to show something clearly through signs or actions. Everything, whatever we know, we must put into the action. Okay, peak experience is the high point. Okay, the maximum, the top level, the top in the life of the self-actualization. Okay, the maximum of our potential. What are the potentials we have? We must find out the peak one, the peak point. Okay, that is called the peak experience. Okay, highest point. Okay, that is called the self-actualization. Okay, so abilities. Okay, what is the ability? The already we saw that talent, skills, and proficiency into the particular area. Okay, that is what are the qualities, what are the habits, what are the behaviors, what are the cognitives, what are the intelligence, what are the whatever we have, we just bring out as a potential to the reality. Mm? That is a self-actualization. Okay, that is a manifesting thing, peak experience. Okay, so in the next, the attainment of self-actualization involves one's full involvement in life and the realization of that which one is capable of accomplishing. Okay, first the next one is one's full involvement. Whatever we do as a work, as a task, what we have to do, we must fully concentratively we must do the work. We must achieve the 100% accuracy of work. That is called the full involvement. If you are studying something, we must concentrate maximum of our depth sense to learn about something. We must concentrate 100%. That is the full involvement in life. And the realization. Realization means we must realize ourselves. Okay, is there any problem to do the job? We must analyze, we must realize. Okay, so that is called the realization of that which one is capable of accomplishing. Okay, what are the factors to accomplish the task? We must analyze that. So that is called the self-actualization. Generally, the state of self-actualization is viewed as obtainable only after one's fundamental needs for survival, safety, love, and self-esteem are met. Actually, Abraham Maslow, the researcher, the great researcher about the humans' needs, he telling that actually we must fulfill our basic needs before getting to the action of any work. Okay, every human must have the basic needs. What are the basic survival needs? First one is safety, love, and self-esteem, food, water, esteem. Okay, these are the fundamentals. They must definitely they should have the survival needs. Everyone. Okay, every organization must confirm that. How is their employee? Okay, what is their requirement? How they are working? How they are living? What is their basic needs? They must find out their basic needs are fulfilled. That is the most important thing. Otherwise, they are not able to concentrate fully on his work. Okay, so that is a great thing. That is the great researcher Abraham Maslow find out lot of the things he researched and uh, delivered as a report. Okay, so the next one is how to get start your self-actualization journey. If you were compiling a profile of yourself, what would you capture? Okay, so next one is compiling means to collect the information from different places and arrange it. Hmm? Actually, you are going to do the research for yourself. So what are the informations you will collect, how you arrange it, how you document it, what would you capture? Capture means not only the images, you are collecting the informations. That is called the capturing the data about yourself. Okay, so you might want to reflect and journal about important qualities such as, okay, so what is your important qualities, what are the skill sets you have. Okay, so everybody have some skill, right? Everybody have some talents, but they never know how to expose it. So many of the peoples, we may know, but um, not fully. We may know that we have some talents, but we never um, put into action. We never know do as a work. Okay, our exposures will come on the time. Okay, so on the time we will work. Our talents, our exposure will be come out. It will come to the reality. Practical, in a practical, if you do as a practical way. Okay, actually the better practice makes man perfect, because unconsciously we do something, but we must come to unconscious to subconscious, then conscious. The subconscious only making the habits. If we make a habit, it will come to the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, it will work without conscious knowledge. The conscious also will work, but at the same time, subconscious is the work as a main memory. Okay, so that is the most important quality. Journal about important qualities such as strength. What am I great at? Okay, so this is a journey. What am I great at? You are analyzing what is the strength I have. What are the great things I have? What are the great qualities? What are the great skills? What are the great fashion, behavior? Okay, so everybody have some talents, right? So skill set, whatever may be. What is your strength? Joy at work. What do I love doing so much that I would do it for free? In case if you are in a free time, or someone tell you you are free now, you can do it whatever you like. In the office time, today we are not going to work. Okay, so whatever you do, you can do it. You are free today, like that your boss or your manager is telling what you will do at the time. That is the joy at work. Okay, at the time you will do what is you will do as whatever you do as a fashion. Okay, so um, that is called the joy at work. The next one is flow state. Flow state means where do I get so involved in an activity that I lost track of time. Hmm? Flow state means continuously flowing. If you do one work, it's continue uh, before till the end, right? So sometime you lost a track of time. We will get involved into some other work or get tired. uh, at that time, what do you do? Okay, where do I get so involved in an activity that I lost track of time? Actually, some of the peoples, they do what they like. They will involved mostly. So that time I lost track of time. That is a flow state. Okay, where do I get so involved in an activity that I lost track of time? Okay, so we must involve an activity that I lost track of time. Okay, actually the main work and the sub works we have. Okay, main task, subtasks. Okay, but In case the main task is get bored, what we do, we will do the subtasks. Actually, if we have the multiple works, we must do the simultaneously we must work. But what we do, whatever we know very well, okay, at the time we must do the well-known job, well-known task. Because if we get bored, we do the well-known work. When we are free, okay, our mind is okay to do the very problematic tasks, at the time we must do. Actually, in the morning time, we must do the very problematic tasks. Okay, so problematic, in case if you are doing the new task, yeah, you don't know more about the task, you are going to do the research and work. At the time, we must take the golden hour. Golden hour means actually the first 1 or 2 hours we must take as a golden hour. At the time we must work. Okay. So we will learn about the time management. A lot of skill sets are there. We will learn in future. Okay, next one is purpose. What sense of duty or mission motivates me in my work or life? What sense of duty or mission motivates me in my work or life? Okay, so duty, sense. What is a sense? Okay, what is a sense? Okay, sense is nothing. Okay, so um, whatever smell, there is a lot of senses are there. What sense of duty? Sense means not only the that is not that. Actually, there is something will motivate you. That is called the sense. Here purpose. Actually, someone is will motivate to do. Okay. Um, if you are in a happy mood, you will do one thing. If you are in a sad mood, you never do that. Okay, that is called. So whatever motivate us, we must find out what is our motivation to go do the work. That is the most important thing. Okay, that is called the purpose. Blockers. Where do I get stuck? Who is block you to work? Okay, a sudden halting of the flow of the thought or speech or a work. eh, Which one is blocking you? We must find out. Okay, so many times you are someone is blocking you. At the time you must think. Okay, so which are what are the factors blocking? eh, we must find out that. Where do I get stuck? Okay, it's a knowledge or skill set problem or any technical problem or any for humans problem. Okay, so what is the problem? Where do I get stuck? We must find out what is the blocker. Okay, next one is self sabotage. How do I get in my own way? Most of us do at one point or another. Okay, self sabotage, the act or habit of behaving in a way that interferes directly with one's own goals, well being, relationship, etc. Okay, what is that? Interfere directly. How do I get in my own way? Okay, without, sorry, someone, most of us at one point or another. Actually, without interfering directly one's own goals. Okay, so how do I get in my own way without disturbing anyone? Okay, so well-being's relationship, etc. Well-being means actually goals. We already learn about a lot of goals, right? So we must have the goal set. Okay, um, the whatever we do, we must have the goal. Okay, so that goals direct us get into the action. it will help to work in a own way. Okay, goals only help. Okay, get into the own way, but we must research, we must study to work without disturbance. Okay, so the blockers, without block anyone. Okay, we must be a subject matter expert or a work expert or a skill expert, hmm, technical expert, to work without interrupting anyone. It will really helpful. Okay, without disturbance we will work, we will do our work. Okay, next one is values. What are the values in my life that I'm committed to? Okay, what are the values? You're going to find out what are the values. Okay, so values, we must find out that what are the values in my life I am committed to. What are the values are there? That is lot of values there. Okay, what is your personal value? Okay, what is your personal value? It will help to your life. Okay, so what are the personal values committed to? The first value everyone should have. What is that? Honesty, integrity. These are the values, human values. I will live my life fully with integrity. Okay, what is that? Integrity. Okay. Mm. Like that, every human beings have the set of values. Okay, I never speak lies. Okay, I live my life with integrity, honesty. Okay, helping others, kindness. Okay, there is a lot of values are there. Okay, so what is my purpose of life? What is my values in my life? I am committed to. Okay, the next one is past. What life experiences have shaped me? What life experiences have shaped me? Where have I seen self growth? We must find out what life experiences have shaped me. Shaped means actually we learned a lot from the past. What? We learned a lot from the past that shaped your future, present. Okay. Actually, I just learn I done my master degree. I have learned something from that master degree, so it shaped my future. My parents grown me. Okay, as a human being, I am helping to this community. That the environment, my people, my parents, my relatives, everybody shaped me. I just went to I worked as a software engineer, team lead. I have 7 years of experience in the IT industry. At the time, I learned a lot about from my colleagues, my manager, my boss. That has shaped me. I learned something from them. Okay, so everywhere in the past, I learned a lot from my friends. Okay, so in the college time, I learned a lot from my school friends, my teachers. Okay, so the past how shaped me. Okay, what teached me, what I learned from that the past. Okay, that is the thing. What life experiences have shaped me. Where have I seen self growth? Okay, where have I seen self growth? Okay, now where I am, how I grown. Okay, so that is the past history. Future, what would true fulfillment look like? Okay, what would true fulfillment? Fulfillment means, what is that fulfillment? It's a feeling of satisfaction. Okay, true fulfillment look like what and who is a part of that? Okay, actually no one has got fulfilled life, right? But anyway, we just uh, say okay for everyone. But No one has got fully, they never lived a fully life. Okay, so fulfilled life is a dream for everyone. Okay, the fulfilled life is dream for everyone. Okay, so these are the self-actualization journey. How to get start your self-actualization journey. These are the questions we must arise before start our journey of self-actualization. Next one is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay, Maslow pointed out that humans have lower order needs that must be generally met before the higher order needs can be satisfied, such as self actualization. Actually, Abraham Maslow simply defined us. Actually, before getting to the higher order needs, we must fulfill our basic needs. Lower order need. Lower order means it's the basic needs of human being. What are the basic needs? Okay, so the basic needs, actually lower order means what is that? Um, lower order means recognition and prestige, status, fame. These are the called the lower order, lower self-esteem needs. And higher self-esteem means self-confidence, physical strength, independence, competence. These are the things. But actually, Maslow hierarchy of needs tells basic needs: air, food, drink, shelter, clothing, warmth, okay, sex, sleep. These are the basic needs. Okay, these are the basic needs. Every human being must have the basic needs. These are the physiological need. Okay, these are the physiological need. Okay. Mm, yeah, food, drink, shelter, clothing, warm, sex, sleep. Okay, these are the humans' basic needs. Okay. Okay, physiological needs water, food, warmth, and rest. Safety needs safety and security. Okay, uh, safety needs, this is called the psychological needs also there. Okay, psychological needs, safety, personal signification, okay, authentic connection, acceptance, progress. These are the things we must need. Next one is belongingness needs. The close friendship, family, friends, intimacy, trust, acceptance. These are the things are, what is that? Belongingness needs. Next one is esteem needs. Esteem means lower esteem and higher esteem. The both needs are there, esteems are there. Lower esteems, recognition, prestige, status, and fame. And higher esteem needs self-confidence, physical strength, independence, competence, etc. These are the esteem needs. Next one is self-actualization needs. Self-actualization needs the realization of one's person's potential, self-fulfillment, seeking personal experience, growth, and peak experience. These are called the self-actualization needs. Okay, realizing one's potential. Okay, you just look at the hierarchy: basic needs, physiological needs, water, food, warm, and rest; safety needs, safety and security; psychological needs means what are that? Personal signification, authentic connection, acceptance, and progress. Okay, belongingness needs, close friends, family, friendship, intimacy, trust, acceptance. These are the belongingness needs. Esteem needs, feeling of accomplishment and prestige, recognition, prestige, status, fame. And higher esteem needs of self-confidence, physical strength, independence, competence, etc. Okay, self-actualization needs are realizing one's full potential. Okay, just look at that picture in the point in the PowerPoint. You just look at that: breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, shelf is the physiological needs. Safety and security needs: health, employment, property, family, and social ability. Love and belonging, friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection. Self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, the need to be unique, individual. Self-actualization, morality, creativity, spontaneity, acceptance, experience, purpose, meaning, and inner potential. These are the Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Okay. So next one is examples of self-actualization. Actually, we must pursuing a fashion or creative endeavor such as painting, writing, or playing on instrument. Everybody have the fashion, right? Because everybody is like to do something very interesting. Okay, fashion means nothing but a very powerful feeling. Fashion means nothing, is a powerful feeling, extreme interest. Okay, what is that? Extreme interest in or wish for doing something. That is called the fashion. Pursuing a passion. We must pursue the passion. Pursue means follow or chase. Okay, seek to accomplish. Okay, a goal over a period of time. Okay, pursuing a passion or creative endeavor such as painting, writing, or playing and playing an instrument. These are the pursuing passion. Setting and achieving a meaningful goal that align with the personal values and aspirations. Okay, so setting, we must set the goals and we must achieve meaningful goals. Achieving, setting and achieving the meaningful goals. Meaningful means actually every day we must set the goal. Okay, it must be connected to the uh, future goals. Okay, we must set the target because we are working for the future. Every day we must consciously, we must write down our goals. We must work we must work according to that goal. Okay, we must have the objective to work. We must have the goal to work. Okay, so every day we must do that. We must plan every day. We must plan according to the goals. We must spend our time according to our goal. Passion. Okay, that is called the setting and achieving meaningful goal that align with the personal values and aspirations. Okay, but the aspiration means what is that? A hope or ambition of achieving something. Aspiration. Values, we have the human values, right? Everybody have the human values. So what is your value? Suppose if you are working on an organization, there is a vision, mission, and values. Every task have some objective to accomplish. Okay, so we must work for our organizational objectives. We must work for our organization fashion. We must work for our organization's values, goals, vision, mission. Okay, so that is called the values, aspirations. Okay, a hope or ambition of achieving something. Okay, so next one is engaging in act of kindness and altruism to contribute to the well-being of others. We must engage. Engage means we must participate and become involved in. Okay, we must involved in. Altruism, unselfish connection, concern for other people. Okay, so we without judging others. Okay, what we have to do? Without judging others, we must help others. Well-being of others. Okay, well-being means they must live happily. They must live their life fully. They must help with their healthy, okay, wealthy. So whatever we can able to help, we must do that. Engage of others. We must show our kindness. Okay, that is called the contribute to the well-being of others. Seeking personal development through continuous learning, acquiring a new skills. Every day we must learn a new skills. That is the most important thing. Continuous learning. Every day we must learn something. New skills, habits, whatever we do, whatever is related to our work, it's related to our personal mastery, it's related to our personal development, we must learn something. Embracing authenticity and living in alignment with one's values, true values and beliefs. Okay, hold some closely in our arm, especially as the sign of affection. Embracing means authenticity, the quality of being real. Authenticity, we must be a true person, real person. Okay, so it will live in alignment with one's true values and beliefs. Okay, so that is called the beliefs. To think something is true, correct, or real. Okay, that is called the um, beliefs. Values, worth of something. Okay, embracing authenticity. Okay, we must live our life with the quality, with worthy. Okay, we must be true, correct, and real. So that is the most important thing to as a actualized person. Cultivating meaningful relationship and connection with others based on mutual respect and support. Actually, cultivating means we saw already the process of trying to acquire or develop a quality or skill. Okay, so every day we must learn something new. And that is the important thing. Okay, we must cultivate something, learn new habits, new skills every day. Okay, acquire, develop a quality or a skill. That is called cultivating. Next one is multi uh, mutual respect. Mutual respect means, what is that mutual respect? Mutual respect means I think a recognition, okay, and appreciation of the value. Appreciation, we must appreciate, okay, we must give the respect to the other person. That is called mutually. We must understand, we must collaborate, okay, without any interference, okay, without any problem. We must connect, okay, we must mutually connect, okay. So that is called the mutual respect, recognition and appreciation of the value, feelings and rights of another person, that another person. So that is called the mutual respect. And support, we must provide the support. Engaging in self reflection and introspection to gain deeper self awareness and personal insight. Self reflection means the ability, the activity of thinking about your own feeling and behavior, right? Self reflection means we just reflect ourselves. How we reflect? Okay, the activity or thinking about our own feelings and behavior. We will do, but how we reflect, what is inside, that only reflect as a body language, our facial expressions, our hand, our gesture, our body movements. Okay, that is called the reflection, nothing but. Okay, so next one is to introspection. Introspection means, what is that? The examination or observation of one's own mental and emotional processes. Okay, so making choices, okay, and decisions to gain a deeper self-awareness and personal insight. Engaging in self-reflection and introspection to gain deeper self-awareness, okay, and a personal insight. Next one is making choices and decisions that prioritize personal happiness and well-being rather than external validation. Actually, it's um, personal insight, having a clear, deep, and something um, understanding. Okay, understanding the sorry, it's making choices and decision that prioritize the personal happiness, well-being rather than external validation. Okay, so prioritize, we must prioritize. Okay, what we have to prioritize? Okay, our work, what we have to decide which of the So you have a set of work. Okay, every day they are assigning some tasks for you. Okay, but we must do the prioritized job. In organizations, they will put this is a high priority, this is a low priority. Okay, we will do this one later. Okay, we must work on the priority. Okay, so that is called the prioritization. Okay, personal happy, making choices and decisions that prioritize personal happiness and well-being rather than external validation. We never bother about the external validation, other whatever they think. In case they are criticizing you, don't bother about that. You just work on yourself. Okay, someone will criticize you, they they are laughing at you, don't bother about that. You just work for yourself. You just make choice for yourself. You take decisions for your personal growth. You just prioritize your personal happiness and personal development plan and well-being. You just work on that. Don't bother about your external validations. Okay, that is called the external validation. Others validate your feelings. Okay, occupation, like that. Okay, so the next one is embracing and accepting oneself fully, including both strength and weaknesses. Because some actually so many of them uh, always criticizing our weaknesses. Okay, but we are not supposed to do our friends or family members. We must accept both, fully accept both weakness and strength. All the fingers are not same, all the human beings are not same, all the human behaviors are not same. They may act but not true. Okay, so we must accept oneself fully. We must teach, we must help to come out of the weaknesses. Okay, but we must accept them, whatever they may be. We must accept their mistakes in case if they are doing mistake, if they have some problems, physical problems, so we must accept them. Okay, embracing and accepting oneself fully, including both strength and weaknesses. Experiencing moments of flow, where one is fully immersed and engaged in an activity that bring a sense of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Okay, what is that engaged? Okay, engaging means involving in an activity, occupied, or busy. Okay, joy. What is that joy? A feeling of great pleasure and happiness. Okay, and the purpose, the reason for which something exists or is done or made used. Okay, what is the fulfillment? We already saw the achievement of something desired, promised, and predicted. That is called the fulfillment. Okay, the experiencing moments of flow where one is fully immersed and engaged in an activity that brings sense of joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Experiencing, right? If you are working in an organization, everything will be happen, right? Okay, we interact with the colleagues. The workers will go on the main as a main task, but we just collaborate. We must engage with our colleagues. We laugh at them. We just crack a joke at them. Okay, we will find a purpose of the everyday. Okay, and fulfillment of the job, task, fulfillment of the organization. Everything we will do in a day-to-day activities. That is the experiencing moments, right? That is the flow of the task, the flow of the day, flow of the work, flow of the nature. The next one is moving beyond theory and the speculation. Maslow identified several individuals he considered to have attained a level of self-actualization. Speculation means the act of guessing possible answers to a question without have enough information. Okay, speculation means without knowing anything fully, we just guess something. Answer that questions. That is called the speculation, right? So most of the peoples are doing the same, right? because we don't know anything fully. We are not interested to learn also. Right? Nowadays, we are not able to because lot of information is available for the internet. Okay. So we are not able to learn completely 100% in anything. Okay. This is a true. Hmm? Okay, so that is called the speculation, the act of guessing possible answers. Okay, these are that. So your question without have enough information. Okay, so the next one is Maslow identified several individuals he considered to have attained. Okay, considered to be attained their level of self-actualization, but they think what they are thinking we are a self-actualized person, but they are not a self-actualized person. Okay, they are without knowing they are answering the questions. Okay, but they are thinking they are the fully actualized person. Okay, but that is not true. But we must try to become a self-actualized person. That is a mastery. Okay, that is the mastery. We must become mastery as a self-actualization, actualizer. Okay, right. So next one is real world examples of self-actualized people. Actually, here some set of peoples, okay, few peoples, they reached the self-actualization. They are the great self-actualizers. You just look at the list of names. To give some real world examples of presumably self actualized people, Maslow 1970 also once named a few people who he considered to have reached the level of self actualization in their lifetime. Actually, this is the list provided by Abraham Maslow. The first one is Abraham Lincoln. Who's that man? Abraham Lincoln. Okay. So Abraham Lincoln, do you know anyone? I think so many of them know about him. Okay. He is a great American president, Abraham Lincoln. Okay. He is a lawyer, politician, statesman who served as the 16th President of United States of America. Abraham Lincoln. He was a self-educated and became a lawyer, long cabin man. Okay. He was a self-educated. He law, how he law done his degree law? He is self-educated, but he's a very poor man. He was born into the very poverty. Okay. Then, so why Abraham Maslow, especially telling about how Abraham Lincoln reached the self-actualization. There is lot of failures and setbacks. Okay. Actually, Abraham Lincoln first lost his job and then defeated for the state legislature and also failed in business. Had nerves breakdown. Abraham Lincoln nerves breakdown. Defeated for speaker in the Senate. Defeated for nomination for Congress. Okay. In the Congress nomination failed. Okay. Okay. Lost renomination. Okay. Lost renomination. Rejected for land officer. Defected for the US Senate. Defected for nomination for vice president. Again defeated for US Senate. Finally, he elected as a president of United States of America. There is lot of failures and setbacks. But every time he self-actualized himself. He became aware of himself. Every time. He faced a lot of failures and setbacks. But again and again, he developed his skill set. He developed his confidence, his self-esteem. Again he fight. Okay, and finally he win. Okay, he elected as a president of United States of America. That is a really great thing, right? So he is a real self-actualized person. This is a very great example, right? So okay, that the next one is Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein is a actually he is the theoretical physicist. Who is he? He is the uh, theoretical physicist. Famous failure. Albert Einstein called the he have another name. He have a nickname. He is a famous failure. Okay, Albert Einstein. Okay, Albert Einstein once said, "I have tried 99 times and I have failed, but on the 100th time came success." This is called this the quotation was told by Albert Einstein. Okay, as a child he did not start speaking until he was 4. Albert Einstein till 4th age he not speak, he start to speak. Okay, not reading until he was 7. He not reading anything until age 7 and was thought to be mentally handicapped. Her parents and teachers or think he is a mentally handicapped person, like that they thought. Up to age 4 he is not able to speak anything. Up to age 7 he not read anything. So the thing is a mental illness person, mentally handicapped person, like that they thought Albert Einstein. Okay, if he gave up and never preserved his most important theories would not be known. He find out lot of theories, physics theories. Oh, okay. He went on to win a Nobel Prize and altered the world approach to physics. I guess just thinking of the right thing to say for those first 4 years. Okay, the first 4 years he was not speak, right? So that time he was thinking uh, to say for those first 4 years. Just thinking. I guess he was just thinking of the right thing. What we are going to do in future, like that. It's a crack. They crack a joke. What made Albert Einstein famous? Albert Einstein created or helped a lot of interesting application with the field like atomic energy, light, and space exploration. Okay, who find out the atom bomb? Albert Einstein. Light. Who find out the light? Albert Einstein. Space exploration. Today we are doing sending the lot of space research to the Chandrayaan 3. We are sending the lot of researchers. Okay, doing the lot of researches in the moon, right? That is space exploration, right? So that is called the space explorations. Okay, um, so Albert Einstein physics theory helping for space exploration. We must thank his theorems that we said to know more about space-time, but also gravity and matter as a whole. Okay, the next one is photoelectric effect. Albert Einstein theory that changed the world forever. How many theories? There is 8 theories changed the world. Okay. He stated the light is made out of small energy packets which were called photons. Okay, he stated. Photons come from with the properties very similar a wave. Talked about electron emissions coming from popular within the scientific community. The theories led to the inventory of TVs later on. Which theory? Photoelectric theory. The quantum theory helped to invention of the TV later on. The theorem is the reason for computers and smartphones. Nowadays we are using the computers and smartphones. Okay, and the next one is photoelectric effect. The particular theory was talk about the electron emission generated by metals whenever light end up shining on it. Today everywhere light is shining, right? That is called the photoelectric effect. Okay, that is solar cell light forces atoms to generate electrons, generating current, and thus you produce the electricity. The famous physics, Albert Einstein. Okay, the self-actualization done a lot of innovations. Okay, the Manhattan Project. Okay, that is the most worst and a very complicated project. The project is creation of the first atomic bomb. But after seeing the destruction, Albert Einstein was the first campaign against the use of nuclear weapon. He done a campaign, don't use the atomic bombs. We are not supposed to create atom bombs, like that he said. But he only invented that, but he also done a campaign for that. Special and general theory of relativity. Actually, it is a theory shows the overall relationship between space and time. That is called the special and general theory of relativity. There is a lot of components are there. Space, speed of light, and the constant and the light source. Okay, there is a lot of things in the special general theory of relativity. A Brownian movement he created it while working on the molecular theory of liquids. That is called the Brownian movement. The Bose-Einstein concept. Albert Einstein worked closely with the Satyendranath Bose in order to help design a concept focused on understanding the light as gas. Okay, this idea wanted to show that atoms are cooled whenever they react absolutely zero. Yet they don't really move, instead they are creating various glumps or gulses and enter the specific state of energy. Avogadro's numbers. Einstein contributed to the Avogadro's numbers as well. He was working on his math needed to support the Brownian movement theory. Okay, so and during that time he also managed to prove that atoms exist as well. Okay, there is lot of researches done by Albert Einstein. I am not a physics, but I am not able to explain all the things about the Albert Einstein theories. But very interesting. Nowadays, in future, his Albert Einstein's theories only ruling the world of the physics. Okay, space exploration and power, light and time travel, everything Albert Einstein theoretical theory only working nowadays. Okay, so that is he is a real self-actualizer. Okay, students, in case if you are doing the college or if you are doing in a studying in a school, you just read about the real heroes of the real actualizers. Okay, it will give more knowledge and it will give more confidence to learn. Okay, it will help to innovate you. It will give the creativity. It will create your creativity and innovation. Okay, you just read a lot about the real world heroes. They are the successful heroes of the innovation. Okay, successful peoples around the world. The next one is Albert Schweitzer. He is a writer, humanitarian, theologian, organized philosopher and physician. Aldous Huxley, philosopher and writer. Baruch Spinoza, philosopher. Eleanor Roosevelt, diplomat and activities. John A. Adams, settlement activities, socialist, public administrator, Thomas Jefferson, American president, architect, philosopher, William James, philosopher and psychologist. So these are also the real world examples of self-actualized people. Okay, now we don't have much more time to explain all of the real world self-actualizations. So I just pick out two examples, Abraham Lincoln and Albert Einstein. Okay, if you have more time, you just go and read. You just search the internet. You just read a lot about real world examples of self-actualized people. It will really helpful. It will give more confidence to read. It will give more confidence to do the research. It will really helpful for your personality development. Next one is we are going to move characteristics of self-actualizing people. Characteristics of self-actualizing people are acceptance of yourself, others, and nature. The acceptance means the act of saying yes to it or agreeing to it. Okay, for yourself and others and nature. Okay, actually, we may have a lot of we may do a lot of mistakes, but we must accept ourselves. We are not able to hate ourselves, and also our friends, our relatives, our colleagues may do some mistakes. We must also accept, but we must correct it. Okay, so nature. Without knowing ourselves, naturally, the circumstance, the environment, it will happen suddenly. But we must accept it. Okay, that is called the acceptance. The self-actualized people definitely accept everything. Okay, that is the nature of the people. Identifying with the human race as a whole, not just your community or inner circle. We must identify. Actually, identifying means we must note everything. Okay, what we have to do? We must note everything. What is going on in the human race? Not um, make small your circle. Okay, so inner circle or in your community, particular religion, particular boundary. Don't make small your circle, inner circle. You just make a you just make a world as your boundary. All the human race, we must identify the race as a whole, not just your community or inner circle. If you do that, you will become a self-actualized person. Okay? This is the characteristics of self-actualizing people. And emphasize on higher level values like justice, simplicity, truth, and self-sufficient among several others. Okay, so higher level values like justice. Okay, justice means what is that? Higher level value means becoming more likely. What is that? Becoming more likely. Okay, justice means the system of law that just judges or punishes people. Actually, I am really fed up of that our justice system. Actually, we are actually in the society, the people are get fear about police and the court because they think they are only for punishing the people. What they think? They are thinking they are only there to punish the people. Actually, no, that is totally wrong. We are not supposed to punish the people. We must teach the lessons. Actually, the first thing, we must teach the laws to the people. What we have to do, what we are not to do, supposed to do. Why there is lot of mistakes are there in the community? It arises in the community because they don't understand, they don't know exactly what our laws are. We must know our law. The people don't know what we have to do, what we are not supposed to do. Actually, our ancestors, our parents, our grandparents tell this is right, this is wrong. So, like a jugaad. Jugaad means without the practice, without the education. Okay, our parents, whatever they teach us, we just follow that. Nowadays, everybody have some set of laws for their selfishness. They create their own self laws. What is that? What they are doing? They are creating their own formulas for laws for their selfishness. Before that, it was common for all, but nowadays it's not common for all. Everybody creating for their own, their customized law suit for themselves. This is right for me. This is what happened to me. Otherwise, everybody is the enemy for me. Like that, they are thinking. We must make lawsuit for everyone. Actually, our Indian law was common for all, but it's not happening like that. Okay, it's helping for the rich peoples, but it punishing the poor peoples. This is what happening in the law system. The Indian Penal Code laws not fully helping to the poor peoples. Okay, this is a very sad thing. Okay, so we must make a lawsuit for everyone. It must be suitable for everyone. Okay, so next one is simplicity. What is that simplicity? The quality of being easy to understand or do. Simplicity means the quality of being easy to understand or do. Truth, the real fact about something, right? Truth means the real fact about something. Self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency means able to take care of yourself. Okay, actually, self-sufficiency means we will do ourselves everything. Okay, without expecting anything from others. To be happy or to deal with problem. If something happened to you, you are facing one problem. You are able to face the problem and also able to solve the problem. That is called the self-sufficiency. Okay, a greater perception of reality. Perception means, what is that? The ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses. Right. A greater perception of reality. What is going on in the community? We must understand. We must perceive the things. Okay. So that is called the perception. Discrimination. Discrimination means clearer discrimination between good and evil and means and ends. Clearer discrimination between good. Discrimination means unfair treatment of person, racial group or minority. Okay, we must differentiate between good and evil and means and ends. Okay. Next one is resolution of conflicts. Resolution of a firm decision to do or not to do something. Resolution means this one we have to do or not do. Of conflicts. Conflict means we are not it's a serious disagreement or argument about something. Okay, fight, battle, war, whatever may be the conflicts. Okay, next one is enjoyment of and desire for privacy and solitude. Privacy means someone rights to keep their personal matters and relationship secrets. Privacy is a very matter nowadays. There is no privacy for anyone nowadays. Everything is public nowadays. Okay. Everywhere in the camera, okay, everywhere they have this, they set a camera, something it will leak, okay. Actually, we are not supposed to interfere with anyone's privacy. That is totally wrong. But nowadays, the world is looking for another one's privacy. Okay, they think as entertainment, and another privacy is a matter nowadays. Okay, okay. Now, solitude, the state of situation of being alone. Okay, enjoyment of and desire for privacy and solitude. Okay, being alone. Okay, these are the characteristics of self-actualized people. Autonomy. Autonomy means, what is that? The right of an organization, mm, country or region to be independent and govern itself. Okay, okay. So autonomy. Okay, autonomous colleges, right? They are self um, govern itself. Okay, so that is the most important thing of self-actualizing people. They take care of themselves. They manage themselves. Okay, problem centering or losing yourself in tasks that you enjoy. Problem centering means, what is that? Sorry, and another one is spontaneity and simplicity. Okay, spontaneity means the quality of being natural rather than planned in advance. Okay, so, and simplicity, the quality of being easy to understand or do. Okay, that is the most important thing of self-isolated people. The quality of being natural rather than planned advance. Naturally, they will handle anything. The spontaneity. Okay, the self-actualized people naturally handle the problems. Okay, whatever they do, it will become not. They never prepared. Okay. It will be nature. Okay, and that is the most important of character of the self-actualized people. Next one is problem centering. Problem centering focus on the meaningfulness of the problem and creativeness. Problem centering means focus on the meaningfulness, okay, and the creativeness. Losing yourself in taste that you enjoy. Okay, they will what they will do, meaningful of the problem, they will understand the problem and the creativeness. Okay, they will anytime they will ready to solve the problem. They will enjoy the task of the solving the problem. Okay, losing yourself, they lost to solve the problem, like that. Appreciation of deep emotions. Okay, appreciation means something that valuable, understanding that that is valuable. Philosophical sense. What is that philosophical? Frequent peak experiences. Okay, peak experiences means, okay, we already a lot of things learn about the peak. Okay, peak means the highest one experience. Frequent peak experiences means they always meet the success, not the setbacks or not failures. Peak experience means they will get experience everything, they will success everything. That is the self-actualized people character. A deep personal relationship. They will personally have that deep relationship with anyone. They will easily connect with anyone. They will understand anyone. Okay, that is the most important characteristics of the self-actualized people. A philosophical sense of humor. They have the humor sense also. Next one is creativity. Okay, creativity means producing or using the original and unusual ideas. Okay, they have that. They are mostly the creative persons. Okay, the next, how to achieve the self-actualization. Okay, this is the most important thing. How to achieve the self-actualization. Connecting to your future self. We must connect our future self. Okay, not the past one. We must think about future. Decide who you want to be. Okay, decide who you want to be. Okay, in future, who you want to be. Okay, depends upon that we must work every day. Okay, we must make a plan every day. Okay, so that is the most important thing. Identify your personal values. What are the values we have, or what are the values we have to set for future or for present? Okay, to get the success, to live a happy life. Check for contradictions. Okay, we must check our contradiction. Okay, is there any contradiction? So we must resolve that. Okay, next one is living your values. Set goals that align with your vision. Every human being must have the vision, mission, and goals that should be aligned. Okay, otherwise we are not we are not accomplish fully our success. Okay, our task. Okay, so reassess your progress over time. What we have to do, reassess your progress over time. Every day we must realign our goals. Okay, what we have to do today, how many percentage of our goal was accomplished, which one is easy to complete, which one is hard to complete, what is the percentage was completed. We must reassess your progress over time. Every day we must do. Learn constantly. We must learn constantly for the future success. Every day we must work. We must learn. Okay. So find passions. Okay. We a lot of learn about passion, right? Okay. We must have the passion to work. Okay. Hmm? Self interest, extreme interest. What makes you very happy? Okay, what makes you very happy? We must do that. Okay, the fashion is the most important thing. Okay, so we must every day we must make we must find a fashion to do the work. Okay. Next one is reaching your mental potential. Think positively. We must think positively. Okay, not negatively always. Okay, we must think positively. Okay, so not all the time. We must have the feedback also from others. This is a good or right or bad. Okay, we must think good. Boost your self-esteem. Okay, next one is we must boost our self-esteem. How do we boost our self-esteem? We must read a lot. Physically, mentally, behaviorally, we must change our attitude. We must change our values. Oh, these are the things will boost your self-esteem. Be open-minded. Okay, we must discuss everything, not all the things, but if you have some doubt, okay, we must learn something. We must have the mentor. Okay, by open-mindedly, we must discuss, learn everything. We must share. It will really help to learn most of the things. Stand behind your choices. Okay, stand behind your choices. We may have a lot of choices, but we must stay behind, stand behind. Cultivate. Okay, actually, choices means not different ones, but that is alternative solutions. Choices means alternative solutions. We may have. I think if you take one, if you are doing one task, it have some problem. We are not able to proceed on the time. We must have another way to solve the problem, right? So that is called the choices. Not choice only. Not supposed to close the one. Okay, we must find out the solution in a different way. Cultivate relationship with positive influencers. Okay, relationship means we must have the relationship with the good people. Uh, the circumstance uh, will help you to learn a lot of things. Okay, we must have the right relationship with the people. They must be educated. They must be your industry. Okay, experts, mentors, leaders. We must have relationship with them. We must cultivate, and also we must have the relationship with them to um, learn self-actualization. We become a self-development person. Okay, personality development will actually we are able to develop our personality uh, with the help of the circumstance. uh, okay, so we must meet the leaders and great mentors, so that will help you to achieve. Okay, it will improve your personality. Okay, these are the self actualization. I hope these lessons um, help you to become a self actualizer. Okay, thank you so much for time. Stay with us. Okay, we have a lot of sessions, upcoming sessions for the personality development and soft skills in future. Stay with us. Thank you so much for your great time.